Hi, so I'd like to welcome everybody on behalf of the Oded family, the Welkish family. We are here to welcome our daughter, Sela Bernice, into our community.
2 seconds from waking up, so we're going to do this quickly.
We're going to try to do it quickly. I'm just going to explain what this ritual is. We're going to do a foot washing ceremony. We were looking for something that would be meaningful for us and something that would be adorable, so we chose this one. Water is a sign of, it's a sign of creation, of new beginnings. It's a sign of the covenant between God and humanity. And there's a scene in Genesis where Abraham is visited by 3 guests, and his water, Sarah brings water, and Abraham washes the feet of the guests in order to, as a gesture of welcome. So we're going to do that in order to welcome our daughter, Sela Bernice, and I'm first going to explain a little something about her middle name, and then as I'm crying, Peter is going to say something about her first name, Sela. So we named her Sela Bernice after my mother, and it's, I told you I would. It's a wonderful thing to see the name live on through such a beautiful and wonderful daughter, and she should grow up to be as beautiful and as wonderful as my mother was.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, so
Please, before I make a fool of myself.
no, as a matter of fact, so before I start talking about this, just compliment that you can cry. You know the difference between the Romans and the Greeks. The Roman is Mutius Scaevola, who puts his hand into the fire and it doesn't pull a mine, just stoically stays there. So that's the Roman hero. And to me, the greatest hero is really Achilles, who sits down and cries when his best friend Patroclus is being killed. So the capability of being a great hero, great man, great person, and being able to cry is to me very adorable, not only your daughter. So you have my compliment. So now coming back, Sela. So we actually, I don't know how they came up with this name, to name a Sela. But so when we heard Sela, of course the first thought that comes to your mind is Sela with an ayin, which means rock. And Yiftach was the one first to point out, wow, how clever from Tamar and Adam to call him rock, because my name Petros, Peter, is rock. So, but then they said, no, not at all. No, the kids should grow up to be better than that. So, Sela, there's also Sela with an hey, which, as many of you know, if you are Bible proof, Amen Sela, Amen Sela. So this shows up actually 77 times in the Tehillim, in the Psalms, and then a few more times in Habakkuk, I think. So what does it mean? What does the word Sela mean? So you go back and start researching in the old Encyclopedia Judaica, not the one that's running around now, the one from 1903, has the best description of this. And according to this, Sela, first and foremost, is a musical notation, which is, of course, very befitting to our family. And it means, no one knows what it means, really, in terms of the music. In terms of the music, the only thing that we know it means is a stop sign. And then you can translate it as a stop sign. Think about what you said before, take a deep breath, and think of what you are going to say in the next verse. So, someone who is capable of reflection. This is Sela. And the other point about Sela is for Lenetza, for forever. So something that is lasting. And finally, and this is I learned from my son-in-law who cries a lot, Sela, if it's lasting, it's something that will supersede others and it will be victorious. And Bernice, the word Nike in Greek, is also the victory. So here's the connection between the real name of first that she will be called by, and then Sela, Bernice, as a victorious. And may she be victorious in life, and may she be lasting and be as beautiful and as adorable as she is.
Amen. Sela.
Amen.
Okay. And
So
here, and
Okay.
She loves water, but she's gonna.
He doesn't mind.
She likes water.
Okay.
נו, איזה תמונה אולי? לא?
שומע.
זהו?
Okay. Mazal tov. And we need,
Mazal
we need a, this is a good
tov.
photo op. Hold on.
Photos.
Yeah, you can probably end the video here.
Okay.
And thank you all.